Alright, hello, welcome back. Last time we got into the city of Cladeon Village, something like that. We unlocked new portraits, and we decided, okay, let's go level these people up with one of the DLC quests a bit. Yeah, I forgot the backup line also gets experienced in this game. Feels like something I really shouldn't have forgotten, because the whole point is that, you know, Iger's like, oh yeah, my recruits are weak, but they'll level up quickly, you know, as long as you're hanging in the front. Which, yeah, you know, the backup units can get experience while you're fighting up in the front. Which is cool, but I forgot about that, so I just did the DLC. I was like, this is how we'll level up the back line. And I was like, oh, the front line levels up too. That's a bit of a problem. But, right now, to start, we are here to do the bug check assistance quest. I found a bug, it's everything count. Our profits take a big hit if maintenance goes on too long. Please get rid of it ASAP. Alright. Yeah, I feel like Chris should be in the front team here. This is kind of her job. But she's here too. She's here hanging in the back. It's been cold around here lately. I think I'm like fighting off a cold. So my voices may not be up to par today. Especially my Nagamimi voice. That voice is that requires the throat scratch. I might not be too capable of.
So you guys are doing the quest, huh? Time for your enthralling bug check adventures to begin. Doesn't that just sound so exciting? You're gonna be doing a lot more than that stare contest with source code, though. There's a dragon in there that just came out of nowhere. Seems like it's from a bunch of bugs. So, you has a dragon form from a bunch of bugs. So, you get to fight it. Just make sure you record their error code so we can analyze the cause. Now, hurry up. Kick that dragon's ass.
You got it. For one line of code can summon a dragon. Y'all coders, be careful out there. Be careful out there. A dragon could spawn in your house. Now, it's good or bad depending on the type of person you are. Wait, why did I attack from the front? Wait, get out of there. Get out of there. We don't have the item for that. Okay. We can try. It's just that easy. I was like, dang, this is an event battle. I don't know, they might just say, you can't escape from this fight. Never mind. Anyway, now's a good time. I'm meaning to talk about the whole backline feature. I didn't really do it previous episode because the stuff we did was just, you know, DLC quest fights. But yeah, each class has a certain turn count. That's kind of what they described in the tutorial. They said, go talk to the receptionist if you want more details. But yeah, basically, each character has a specific thing they can do. So last episode, we saw that Chris can do a, you know, gunshot that will allow her to have a chance to burn the enemy, freeze the enemy, and inflict hacking weakness on the enemy. Because I don't really know how to handle your first turn, because Freya's getting enmity up with ambush stance. I don't really want to be called doing the same thing. But you know, let's build up to double hook spin edge blow. Yeah, let's aura shield. But yeah, basically, when everyone has one bar filled, they can do that attack, which will have different effects on the enemy. And when you have 2 bars filled on everybody in the back line, there's a certain combo attack that happens based on the first person in the list. So right now, TRS is the first person on the list, and his combo ability as a Fortuner is to revive all of your front line. It does something else too, I think, but yeah, reviving on the front line. Each class has something different going on. I forgot some of them. I think Samurai raises everyone's attack. It's stuff like that. We have like a more offense-based one and a more support-based one. With the 2 gauges filled, as opposed to 1 gauge filled. I got that reversed. For a single character, you need 2 gauges filled, which is why I can't use Chris's yet. For the whole team to do something, you need 1 gauge filled on everybody. Now let's see what I want to do. Hey, putting this thing to sleep would be cool. If we can make that happen. Don't know what you're weak to. Yeah, good night, good night. No. Alright, this thing has a shield up, so yeah, I was hoping I could try to show the you know, the triple technique, but it'd be best if we actually took care of this. See, I'm some stats here: burn, freeze, or hack weakness. And alright, let's do it. Spin edge and lightning sword. See, I'll probably be seeing Chris a lot, because she's one of the classes that has a 1-turn charge rate for her, buddy system? I forgot what the whole mechanic's called, but the buddy bars, let's call them that. Unfortunately, yeah, might not be seeing Tiaras as much. Bro's got the longest turn charge. I think it's one other class that has a charge that long.
Good, this is perfect. Hurry along and bring it over to Kirk on the development floor. He'll make it all better.
Alright. Alright, Kirk, is this you? Huh? Error code. Ah, yes, you must be our new bug tester. Well, can you show me the report? I see. Seems to be an endless loop forming in the battle protocol under particular circumstances. I should finish fixing up that code by tomorrow. Could you report that to Dr. Giulietta? Isn't he right in here? Yeah, Giulietta, if you can't usually find him anywhere, he's usually right in here. Oh, such adorable little lambs. You here to comfort me with my long day of work? I'm just kidding. You can't tell me what the bug you should check, no. Thanks for the help. You really saved our butts. Think I'll give you a passionate kiss as a thank you. Oh, wait. I had spaghetti with garlic in it for lunch today. Alas, it'll have to wait. Sure disappointed, but how's this instead? Yeah, that's whatever. Paralyzed is cool. We're kind of rich right now, but okay. All-nighters are too much for me at my age. I open the path to Cladeon, but I don't know where exactly it's gonna send you. I'll try and make sure it's safe at least. I should sleep. Alright, I got another new quest. We have a big problem. There's not enough medicine for all patients with dragon sickness. Could you please get us some more? Talk to my at the office. We learned the resurrection field skill. So many people coughing. There's been a huge increase in the number of dragon sickness patients lately. We've been giving people medicine, but our stock's getting really low recently. More sick people means more work for healthy people. My stomach hurts just thinking about it. Anyway, that's why I need you to go talk to Nurse Mima on the medical floor. Figure out a solution. I'm counting on you. I feel like you need a new job. Yeah, Unit 13. Are you hurt today or sick? No matter. I got an extra large needle with your name on it either way. Just kidding. You heard about the Dragon 6 minutes, right? Why everyone here thinks this is a game. Everyone thinks this is a game. I'm here on serious quest business. Everyone wants to play around right now. There's no cure for dragon sickness. We do have a way to suppress the symptoms. Recently, though, there's been quite the increase in patients. We're almost completely out. Do you think you can negotiate with the higher-ups to get us some more medicine? Oh, okay, Giulietta might be able to arrange more medicine. At the higher-ups. Who? Which higher-up? To be fair, there's only like 3 of them that exist as far as we know. So, we don't have enough meds for all the patients with dragon sickness. All the pharmaceutical companies are already out though. Maybe try and make it ourselves, but the main ingredient comes from an animal called the helm crab. Not only does it live in the ocean depths, it's also endangered. It'll be near impossible to get. There's one place. You have somewhere in mind. 12,000 BC, bozo! Oh, I see, that's right. Very clever indeed. The helm crab is essentially a living fossil that must be swarms within Atlantis. You 13, go retrieve a digestive gland from the monster crab. Just one will suffice. We might already have one, yeah. So this is a digestive gland. Ugh, sick. But now it's not the time for that. Wait just a moment. Here you go. I'll finish. Who gives this to my? Seems strange that medicine from modern alien can be used in the craft of Atlantis. Though I suppose 12,000 years is but a stream, or a mere pebble in the grand stream of time. My, we've got medicine. The dragon tea. Maya brought so much. It looks like we won't run out anytime soon. Yeah, my thanks. I even have a special shop use to sign my appreciation. Just kidding. Yeah, this is for you. Thank you. Resurrection 1. I don't think there's any more quests. I don't know. Like Chica, hold off on the next quest. Possibly. Okay. This quest is one that we just gotta gather stuff. We can still do that from Cladeon and all that stuff. And the Seed Outbreak is the optional DLC quest, which I definitely don't have a rush to do now. Alright, so what was our actual mission here?
Forge. Look, you get there using the rule of the forge to the north part of the village.
Okay. Hello? Huh. It's interesting seeing what lags and what doesn't with the emulator. So is this like a separate instance of the map that's just a small cutout of this section? Because, you know, it's normal frames now, normal speed, normal frames. That's an interesting way to kind of look at all this stuff. It's like, huh, it lags here, but not here, you know. I'm learning stuff I never thought I really would consider. Are you ready? All set. Then let's get going. We can't avoid wasting more time. Alright. Now yeah, the game expects you to use your first team, have your second team in the backup, so they can get experience while you run around fighting and all that stuff. But, not everyone's leveled up good enough, we can just kinda do whatever. I can't die. Not yet. My grandson's gonna be born next month.
Hey, you're not gonna see the old man, are you? You idiot. What's the point? His lifespan's almost up anyways.
Come on, just leave him. Well, that's why he gets to have the best final years of his life. That's the point, Nagamimi.
Let me make myself clear. You are here to save the present day of UE77.
It's not to become the mystical hero of Atlantis. Just get the true dragon specimens so you can save Tokyo. Is that really so much to ask?
She said, man, shut up. What? Whatever happens, I'm not involved. I take no responsibility for this shit.
This hacker portrait carries you around like a doll. She drags you on the floor. This is not the fight you want to have. Now let's jab, and you're probably weak to lightning. I would love to have the backup mechanic, you know, be shown. So we gotta draw this out for at least 3 turns, which shouldn't be hard. This team isn't that strong. Yeah, we got the bleed already, so we can actually do this, but I'd rather do this, because we're probably gonna need some healing. Yeah! Okay, I like this voice lag. I wasn't listening to what she said. It sounded like words I might be aware of. Let's see, we'll actually do the drain attack. Cause I used a different voice when I was first trying out this team, for Freya. Yeah, everyone's stupid if you go hit someone with the counter stats, you're looking real stupid right now. Ow. Okay, now we should be able to try this line. Yeah, backup turn. It is actually select at least one line of allies, press the A button. So Tierras. Oh, right, it does everything. Oh, wait. No. Cures ailments. Oh, okay, this class does not revive. Which class revives? Might be... Okay, might be a future one. So, yeah, we get cure ailments. I mean, that's actually really good right now. Thank you, Tierras. That's better than reviving right now. Increases first team's attack and increases first team speed. So we get a boost in all of those. Thank you. Oh, Vikal wasn't poisoned? Hey, good job, Vikal. Okay, we got paralysis now, so we can actually... Yeah, this is something fun. Like, we could try to kind of, you know, work around whatever ailments our team wants to do more. You know, freeze and lightning is what Vikal has, so we might work more towards, Oh, burn and freeze are separate from paralyze. Okay. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. Maybe. Jesus! Hayato's in her element now. Why'd Tierras get so much more experience? Oh, I forgot he's lower leveled. Okay. And you got the experience upper, right. Alright, what's this treasure? Poison aid. Okay, we need to... I think we should probably use these. And... yeah. We don't have moonlight poetry yet, so no mana healing. We might have enough for it. But I'll wait. Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotta think about who I want to use those on, because, I don't know, my first instinct is like Chris or Tierras. Because, you know, they got urgent skills. They got, you know, Chris has hack, which always costs a lot to level up, and Tierras has the cross burn, you know, fire. Tierras has a lot of skills to learn, like that I want to learn, that all kind of cost a good amount. But yeah, speaking of that, we'll switch teams after this fight. What's unfortunate is that you can't switch characters in the team. Like if I wanted Sark instead of Freya, I can't do that from here. I have to go back to Terminal and do that. So dang, we're all traveling together. It doesn't have to be like this. Like, that's probably for some balancing purpose. I don't know how much of a balance that is. That doesn't feel like enough to be like you can't actually switch your teammates' places in the menu. You have to go to the terminal for that. Anyway, okay, we're in like mild danger, mild danger. We will let Chris help us out here. Yeah. Okay, that's an instant skill. Nice. That would help a lot more if items weren't also instant, is the problem. That's really unfortunate. Like, some classes really could work better in certain ways if items were all instant like that. Whereas, like, why use Vikal's Knight's Grace if I could just use Heal Aerosol, which heals about as much. You know, Heal Aerosol 2 or whatever, because I used it just to be like, hey, we have not seen this skill before. But like, dang, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably hitting up the item storage. It's like, I think y'all just, I don't know if y'all stay with poison. You probably do, so we might as well get rid of that now. We have 15 of these things. We don't have to be stingy. Let's see, skills. So, yes, I actually got Field Volcano, because that lowers the enemy's fire resistance. So, you know, you combine that with the cross burn, summon fire, all this sort of stuff. Like, long fights are going to be incredibly, you know, fun when everything aligns. Because otherwise, like, even the regular dragon fights, I feel like this is too many setup turns to get, like, the search fire cards, get enough fire cards in your deck, and then, you know, use Field Volcano, then use Crossburn, then start using all your fire cards, you know, stuff like that. Well, really, you would use, you know, Crossburn first, then use Fire, Field Volcano, then your other fire skills. It's a lot of setup. Whoops. Let's see, yeah, the rest of y'all are good. I don't know what Cirque's gonna do after we get enough Maple Assault level ups. You know, until we get the skill expansion, because then we'll be using Blizzard Assault. We can put points into that. Let's go with... Yeah, you don't really have any AoE except for hack. Battles really are so easy. Like, regular battles are really so easy in this game. In 7 Dragon games. Except for 7 Dragon DS. 2020 onwards, like, the gap between regular battles, regular dragon, you know, purple dragons and imperial dragons, like, all of them are kind of big gaps. Help me, I got so scared about the monster, I just couldn't move anymore. The regular battles being the way they are is the most disappointing part, though. It's like, you really can't do much in the way of strategy. Like, basic attacks can get you through, oh, treasure behind the waterfall? Yes, sir. Like, the regular attacks will get you through most encounters. Most regular encounters. Like, you're not really... You already gotta do all this stuff. Barbed wire. Let's see if we can actually get that to activate. What's unfortunate is that duelists does not learn a skill that raises their own enmity. That would be a very nice thing to have, actually. Some way to raise the enmity. Like, the best method you kind of got is to have classes that lower their own enmity, like Chris having Hide. But yeah, guard rings. Nice. But yeah, the gap between the difficulty in the regular battles and other types of battles is a bit disappointing. It's like, I definitely, like, I used to like that these battles were so easy, because it's like, oh yeah, these aren't important. You can just go right through them and, you know, get your experience quick, and then go to the important fights, the fights that matter. It's like, in that sense, I get why, you know, they make these battles so easy, because regular dragons are so frequent. You know, it's not like Eternacy FOEs where it's like, you meet one and you avoid it until you're, like, higher level, more equipped, better skills. Like, obviously, you know, there's ways to defeat FOEs as soon as you see them. especially depending on the game you're playing. Like, if you're playing Atrocity Nexus, yeah, there's a good chance that you can defeat an FOE the moment you encounter one, depending on what class setup you got. That game has some balance. You gotta have some of the most balancing. Yeah, you know, the idea for Atrocity is that you encounter an FOE, you're not supposed to fight that thing the moment you see it, or else you more than likely get a game over. Depending on what difficulty you're playing on, depending on which game you're playing on, you know, depending on your team setup, most of the time you are meant to, like, that's a losing fight. That's a losing fight. But it's like, the regular encounters in Atrocity are a lot more of a challenge than Seven Dragons to kind of, it's a balancing sort of thing, where a balancing act, I would say. Seven Dragon encounters are really easy because purple dragons are basically your real fights, and you have a lot of them that you're supposed to fight the moment you see them. Like, you're always supposed to fight a dragon the moment you see it. Oh no, TRC, okay? Someone get those cards out of his hands! It's too hot. It's too hot. Oh no! Darius burned his hand on his own cards. But you know what? I feel like that's another question I could pose. What style do you prefer? Do you prefer super easy random encounters, but a lot of mini bosses you're supposed to fight immediately? Or do you prefer harder, you know, random encounters? And, you know, that's it for your challenge up until, like, maybe the boss, or until you're strong enough to go back to the mini bosses that are too tough for you to defeat when you first encounter them. I definitely prefer the Atrocity, you know, harder regular encounters style. Because, it really lets you, you know, figure out a lot more strategies. Like, I definitely prefer having harder battles to try out new skills on and not feel like, yeah, I'm just doing this for flavor. It's like, no, I actually am trying to devise strategies to survive in these encounters. You know, as with here, I'm just kind of doing these little skills just for fun, you know. It's like, regular attacks will definitely get us out of here in, you know, about 2 turns. And, you know, enemy damage is really low. It's not doing much. Not much. Oh my god. Look at that cost change. They said, we know exactly what you're doing. Do not take another step. Because the cost between these two and this one, it's very different when you go from level 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. So yeah, it's gonna be a minute before Deer's gonna really pop off with the whole fire techniques. But we might try to speed up the process with some SP ups. You know, who's asking? Who's asking? Let's see, Cirque though, I'm trying to figure out, I mean, obviously, fire is our main tactic here. Let's see, and then Chris will go to a leveling up hack next, though, would be nice to actually have some more points into an attacking skill on her, because I'm noticing, I'm like, yeah, there's rounds and we're kind of just doing nothing. Oh right, we don't even have Bush Trap yet. Right, that's a fun one to have, but that's a lot of setting up for Chris. That's 3 turns of setting up. I mean, because of course we got to put the Troy Fire for the rest of the team to work out, and then we got to put up the. Oh, I just realized that dragon was gonna come in our fight here. We could just fight that thing before we're even technically supposed to. We'd be saving like 5 minutes, you know, find this thing right now versus running around the next map and finding it. But still, that's funny. But yeah, you got the Troy setup, then you got the hiding setup, and then you got the bush trap, which is, you know, yes, a setup skill, but that's the attack that she's gonna be doing, so, you know, it depends. Whether you want to count that as a setup turn or not. I do. So maybe not hiding bush trap. I will say, if I make a 10th character, they might be a hacker. Agent, I mean. I don't know. It's a cool idea, especially with Chris having hack weakness as one of her buddy attack abilities. Like, obviously, it's not gonna work if Chris is in the back doing that stuff. Alright, I want to fight one dragon before we end this episode. We already fought one with the quest. But like, I want to fight one that we're here to fight these guys. This is our main mission. I'd like to do something that contributes to the main cause here. Let's see. Ah! Oh, Mega Mouth Dragon. Let's see. See, TRS has no fire cards at all, so not the best start. Let's Troy. Not the best start. Cool VFD really thinks it can keep me away from Search Fire level 2. Like, okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. Burn! I just realized, okay, is that... Yeah, it's the symbol for 4. Because I know it's like 4, yeah, this is the 4th game in the series. Yeah, that makes sense. We call help. We could use some damage right now. Help! Lowest magic defense. So that helps TRS out. I wonder if that also helps with Troy damage. Good job, team. Let's see, what treasure do we get for our hard work? Oh, and we get a person rescue. Those viewers are very strange. You guys aren't from around here, are you? Me? Well, I wanted to research dragons, but I got trapped here instead. Thanks for saving me. Yeah, this game really expects you to kind of stick with the same character as the lead, like the whole game. Bro said, your ears are strange. No different than yours. No different than yours, may I say. But okay, whatever you say. Like, fine. Like, oh, these two in the back, I'm fine, but come on, me. Let's see. I think that's about it for the episode, though. We rescued 10 people, so we can actually go back. Alright, I didn't buy another escape kit. Well, that's fine. We'll just sit here. But yeah, next time we'll continue through this lower world Cladeon, you know, reach the end. Hopefully we'll fight Mayhem by then. I don't know how long it'll take to get there, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, next part should definitely be more focused on the story. So, till then.